Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to the Rocket League Championship Series. My name is Axel Toss, happy to welcome you to another show of League Play. This is week 4 out of 5 in League Play. Remember, Sundays are all about Europe, Saturdays about North America. Let's take a look at the schedule we have in store for you today for the European region. Important matches across the board. So make sure you tune in all day long. Starting off with Complexity against Excel. Excel in dire straits right now. They're 1-4. They need to win. As we go on through the day, Flipside versus Gale Force. That's a juicy one in match number 2. Envy against Excel. Flipside against Vitality. Gale Force against Envy. And finishing off with Vitality going up against Fnatic. Vitality, the team of the European region right now, currently undefeated. They are 3-0. Alongside Gale Force at the top of the European region. So we have a lot of nice competition at the top of the standings, at the bottom of the standings, and just a bunch of awesome European action in store for us here today. And I'm very happy to be joined by two fellow analysts here. We got Gibbs and Lawler. Guys, yesterday was a ton of fun for North America. As we're, next for North America is week 5. It's the last week, and right now we have 2 weeks left in Europe. This is the second to last week, and it's pretty close, both at the top, in the middle, and near the bottom.
And it's just so exciting to see. We have 2 3-0 teams. Then there's Complexity. They only play once today, trying to catch that top 2. So it's going to be really exciting to see who actually makes it to that top 2, because it's so dangerous to play any of these teams in Europe for one chance at going to the World Championship. So important.
Yeah, it's a difficult situation for them, needing like a sweep as well to get them in that win differential column. So for them, they got to have a big performance here, which is exciting and a good way to start off the show.
And we have some power rankings to look at, and something to keep in mind at the European region. I always feel like every team is so close, so it's always really hard for me to try to order them 1 through 8. But here we go. We've given it a shot. Gale Force, Vitality, Complexity, PSG, Flipside, Envy, Fnatic, Excel in that order. Are we okay with that, guys?
I have an issue that they actually got it relatively correct. I might flip Envy and Flipside, but besides that, I can't complain for once.
Right.
Power rankings, they did their job. Good work.
Yeah, I can't argue that. Teams top 3 expecting what they're supposed to be, and I think Envy I would put above Flipside though. Even though they haven't as many games, the performances against the top teams that they have played have been pretty close.
Yeah, perhaps the biggest surprise, maybe PSG. I guess not doing as well as they did last season in League Play. And then I guess a pleasant surprise with Envy. We were seeing them put up a lot of nice results lately. So a lot of teams still with a lot of room to work with, some with 4 matches still to play. So still some room to move up and down those standings. But let's talk about our first matchup. It's a good one. We have Complexity going up against Excel. Complexity, a team with so much history, and they are so clinical and sound in their play. And then we have Excel, who's currently 1-4, and they're trying to bring things back. But guys, let's start with Complexity. We have this squad that's been together for so long at this point. They had a phenomenal League Play last season, barely made it work in the World Championships, didn't end up, Gale Force ended up beating them, but overall, this is a very good team.
Yeah, currently in 3rd place, trying to eye up first. Obviously, they had a big weekend last week going 2-0, but need to get a big sweep, as I mentioned, over Vitality, put them in 2nd place, both at 5 games apiece and losses. Excel is actually the only team that's been swept by Gale Force, or is the only team that's been able to sweep Excel has been Gale Force, so they're backwards. So for them, it's going to be a tough match. Excel isn't just lying over and taking it. So,
but my one complaint with Complexity, they're playing great, but it seems like every goal they score is probably top 5 play.
Yeah,
and they haven't made it easy.
All right, can you guys hear me?
Gale Force, they're never in the top 5 plays just because they know how to basically make that net extremely wide open and then get those easy goals. Complexity, they have to work for it and pull off something incredible. So I want to see them maybe make that a little bit simpler for a lot, or maybe
it's not very loud, is it?
They're still putting them in, so kudos to them.
Yeah, it's difficult up top. I mean, most of the goals are being scored by Metsnaris, who's 2nd right now for that aspect. But with all those kind of situations with them coming out, it does kind of hurt their play style. I mean, the aspect of the way that a lot plays that cherry picker stat, where he is scoring the majority of the goals for the team. It's just a matter of that they need someone else to help them with that.
Right, that should be better.
Double touches that are coming out of nowhere. They could make it a lot easier on themselves, but for some reason their playstyle kind of hinders that. It's interesting how it works out.
A very consistent team, though, and one of those teams that's been together for a very long time. A lot of people looking for them to be a very strong contender in the European.
Oh, crap.
Now moving towards a team that has not been together as much.
Hang on a minute.
At least as much as this Complexity squad. We have Marky moving from Flipside, one of the biggest news items in the offseason, over to Excel, but they're not doing much in League Play. Currently, they're 1-4. Again, it's a brutal region, so it's hard to get those wins. But Excel, they have some work to do.
So it's hard to talk positives when you get swept by Gale Force, but it was the one series where Excel's defense didn't crumble throughout the series. They actually got better versus Gale Force. The first game, I think, was around 6 goals for Gale Force, and then after that, they kind of shut down Gale Force and made it competitive. So
No, I'm just live on YouTube at the moment.
Yeah, definitely a lot of great moments from Excel, especially Marky coming in getting a lot of good goals, especially last week. But here's some stats from Niels Cook of Excel and Magnus from Complexity. Relatively similar across the board, which is interesting, especially considering their records. What are you guys thinking about these?
I mean, you look at those shots per game, they stand out. He's taken 39% of the shots for the entire team. Someone needs to help him out. The times that they look the best, Codex is getting involved, and that's pretty much been the issue. A lot of mistakes on defense from Codex, and if he steps up, the whole team's cohesion just works a little bit together. They just need someone up at that top, whether it be Marky or Codex. I don't care who, just somebody needs to help him out. Put some shots on him.
The one problem is don't send too many. Like,
Yeah,
it seems like they keep sending everyone because they're not sure if they can trust anyone to actually score the goal, and then it's wide open net.
Well, they don't have any room left to figure things out because this is the last week of league play for Excel. Today they play both Complexity and Envy, and then they'll be done. The record will be set, so they're really trying to stay out of the bottom two. Meanwhile, Complexity at 3-1, they only have one match today. They're just playing against Excel, and then they have 2 matches next week against both.
Right, cool. I'm going to stop the stream now and start it up on Twitch. So just wanted to make sure that it works all right. Thank